Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Entropia content. Boy, did I ever play a lot of Entropia the past couple days. You can see I didn't log in again after that big mission because I was all Entropia'd out for the time being. Now if the ladies are wondering, I do have a limit. 2-3 hours is pushing it. I don't know, I was looking up at this track mission thing and it says that I have 92% complete. So maybe some of the hunting I did here was actually towards a mission as well. It's kind of a shame we got to 92%. Boy, was that some exciting episodes or what? I know a lot of people probably aren't into the whole sweating scene, but as far as people that are, holy shit, that was like the all-time high. I don't see thousands of people collected here. Oh yeah, someone was posting in the chat, one of the viewers. They said that the sweat number came to over 230 people, I think. I was kind of surprised. I thought it was closer to 1,000, but yeah, maybe it was just 230 something. Either way, that's still a lot of players. Now, normally I try to say hi to all the players I run into now, just in case it's viewers of the show and they want to give me stuff. There's no nation like donation. What the hell? I got some sort of robot stabilizer. It has almost no markup. If anyone wants to put an offer on my robot stabilizer, just let me know. I guess it's one of those things that I looted from that giant creature. Robot filter, almost no markup. Robot safety system. I was hoping maybe something from these giant creatures would have decent loot. Arcoin? I've never heard of that. No, not very good markup for it either. That's not too bad. Even though that I sold, was it 3K sweat? I still have over 7,000 or 7K sweat in storage. Not bad. Oh yeah, I loaded up the storage here with blueprints when I was getting so full. Alright, so today on the agenda what I'll do is maybe total up what the loot was from yesterday. I think it's fair to say I collected 1K sweat, and we'll put that as an estimated value at, say, 1 ped, just to be fair. So I made 1 ped from that. I'm not actually going to trade terminal this stuff, I'm just throwing it in to see how much it totals up to. Right, so I made 1385 in loot. And And the other thing that I still have left is that gun. Holy shit, and it still has 287 worth of the 3 ped. So that's a decent profit there with that gun. I'll be using it for time and again. Let's see what kind of what's the ammo burn like on this gun? I didn't even check. I usually like to fire something that uses around 50 to 100 ammo burn. Oh, 240. This gun does some serious damage. Usually way more than I use. So I'll probably sell this gun if I can. Yeah, I can. Sweet. Alright, so I'll put that gun in storage when we get back. I used up the 5 ped in ammo. And I think I used some of my ammo. What maybe I could do is go back into my video archive and calculate how much I had in universal ammo before I began. Hopefully it wasn't that much. Then how much did I save from the trade terminal? Like 13 ped? Yeah, that was pretty sweet. Not only was that mission incredibly fun, but it was profitable as well. Yeah, big shout out again to Serial. I was gonna check, maybe there was a way I could find out to prove he was my disciple. How come it doesn't say anywhere? Yeah, I know what to do. Alright, I'm back. Went through all the mentoring resources I could find online. Sites like Google. What was the other one? Entropia Planets, the mentoring guide. And it talks everything about mentoring. And it lists the 2 different pages. You got the mentor register and the mentoring icon. So I tried both of those and neither of them show what I was looking for. So it's a little bit disappointing. If anyone knows where it is, can you let me know? I know I've read it before. I stumbled across it one day and I was laughing how many my disciples, I forgot who they were. So yeah, if anyone knows how to see the list of your graduated disciples, that'd be pretty sweet. Anyways, let's get going. I'm trying to figure out what my plan is going forward. Let's swing by the scrapyard. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, if anyone wanted a really good time to go to the oil rig and pick up the oil, probably during that sweat event. Maybe that's where that other guy was going. Because I was thinking almost all the freeloaders in the game would be gone to the sweat event. So the oil rig might be left unattended. Let's try walking a bit of the way and let's fly to the oil rig. And then once I get there, if there's too many people, we'll go and do some picking. After that, I'll hit up the trade terminal and check out what my new total is. We'll have to make a new goal, because I was thinking getting the 1,000 ped for the crafting run should be pretty easy now that I sold that blueprint. Big thanks to Bonnie and her auction there and everyone bidding. That was really awesome, you guys. Can't believe how many nice people I had helping bid up my print. I swear I didn't hire any of them to do it. I was tempted to bid a little. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I like legit had a bidding war going there. That was sweet. Now, I went to one of the tool auctions, like where you can sell your mowers and stuff. at this place outside of town, in this big warehouse across from the airport. They have an auction there. We put some stuff from my brother's business for sale there, like some old lawn cutting equipment. And we were laughing because some people got into bidding wars, and one guy said that he would bid up no matter what anyone else would put. That's what he said. And I was like, really? It's like, are you going to yell that out? What happens if people start bidding you up? I was like, wait a minute, I could bid him up. But I never did. I was thinking I should have. If he was bragging that he was loaded and he could bid up anyone. Raised it a couple $100 on him. Now I seen this one woman do that at the car auction too. She put up her sign and said she wants the car no matter what. So she just said she put it up and it would match anyone's bid. I was like, as much as that seems like a cool thing to do, what happens if there are actually legit people there trying to bid you up? Then they're like, holy shit, this is sweet. This lady's crazy and is like gonna bid anything, and making it public that that's her plan. No, in that situation, it did backfire on her. Someone just kept bidding her up until the point where she paid more than if the car was new. I was like, holy fuck, I can't believe someone actually just did that. Right, this is my sweet spot for the oil rig. I should say hi to everyone, but I'm worried the oil will spray out while I'm saying hi. It's a chance I'll have to take. This is exciting. Don't you love standing next to a giant pillar, waiting for stuff to spray out? Hope we get a chance to see it coming. Get your mind out of the gutter. Yeah, they should make like an ancient obelisk tower in one of the oil rigs, and then have the obelisks shoot out stuff. Anyone who's into Egyptology would know why that's funny. Gee, I think I inhaled a little bit of the water. Did not feel good. See if I can find any more oil that anyone might have missed. Sometimes the oil does spray far. Maybe it depends how long it's been building up. Come on, spray the oil right here. Wait, not yet. Alright, now go, spray. Now this is a nice change of pace from all the excitement in the last episodes. I'm so used to not having much to do in Entropia. having 6 hours of back-to-back non-stop action was a little bit overwhelming. Now these people have got the right idea. Run in circles. Makes the oil picking a little bit more exciting. Alright, spray here. Right, I'm back, everyone. Nah, sorry, just my roommate came down. They were gonna stand next to the washing machine complaining, waiting for it to finish. I'm like, you do realize I'm trying to finish recording and I'm wasting my whole day just sitting here waiting for you to finish, standing there waiting. It's like, if you could just not stand next to where I'm trying to record complaining, then I could get my whole day done. Oh well, so I guess that's a sign. Maybe I shouldn't be waiting here at the oil rig either. I'll take a little gander again in this side, see if I can find any oil or minerals or zombies. We'll make it a surprise. If I had to guess, it's going to be zombies. Now, some days I wonder if I ever did have my own place again and my own recording area, I'd almost have nothing to talk about. It's like all they do is bitch about my fucking roommates ruining my life. Yeah, after I said hi to those people to see if anyone would say bye or hi, a few of them actually did respond. They said, hi YouTuber. I asked them if they went to the Swant event, and they responded that they did. Yeah, so it's not only is it a popular event, but it got all the oil riggers there. You know, when you get the riggers' attention, you're doing something. I wonder if everyone made a profit. Imagine if most people just took the gun and then took the ammo and barely shot. They probably made a profit. Especially collecting the sweat, selling the sweat. I don't think I've seen oil shoot out of this rig once since I've arrived here. Which I'm kind of surprised. I figured the oil rig would be spraying out faster because they had so many people show up on the planet. And they could start to pay out a little better. Shut up, phone! It's like a cricket, just squeaks all the time. Alright, I'll lure this guy away from the oil rig for everyone. I'm pretty sure nothing's coming out of it. It won't let me sweat him. There, now he's after me. I like to lure him into this area. Hopefully I don't find any oil over here and then he kills me just as I'm trying to pick it up. Usually around here is where I pick up some good fruit. Ah, he got me good. Piece of shit. Yeah, so has anyone else been to a big event like that in Entropia before? I think some of the New Year's parties were pretty big, but that was a decent sized one. I think what I'm going to do is leave Arkadia next. As much as I'd like to stay here, it's just going to hinder my growth of ped balance. Like shit, even on 2-lane I could be making more. So I got some of these trading cards. Wonder if they're worth anything. I got them way back when they first came out. I'm wondering if I should just trade terminal all this loot. Robot stabilizer looks like it's pretty worthless. Should I put it on auction and see if anyone buys it? Is everything else just worthless? Animal hide. Jeez, down to 102. Shrapnel, 4 peds worth. Yeah, I gotta trade terminal that for sure. Oh yeah, most of this is definitely trade terminal value. Except for sweat. Oh, you can't trade terminal that. Now my friend Beamer said he made that mistake by accident one day. He trade terminaled a whole bunch of sweat. Hate when that happens. Okay, Rcoin seems like the only thing that has a little bit of markup. How much is it worth? 20 cents. So I'll keep it. Alright, what I'll do is I'll split this. Because when I trade terminal it, there's no point in wasting some. Then I'll bring that gun and I'll sell it for sale in my shop. Alright, I collected 4 ped of oil, so I probably should just throw this into my ship right now before I leave. No sense tanking or saving a whole bunch of oil here. Now I'm pretty sure this robot cable thing is worthless. Robot stabilizer. No one ever buys it. Not even all year did any of it sell. And when it did sell, it was worth 101. Yeah, so I'm selling. Trade terminate. It's not worth the auction risk. Shrapnel, stabilizer, safety system. Yeah, all that stuff can go. And the 750 ped. So that was like 20 ped I made off that, right? Alright, it's nice to see my ped value recover a bit. Now it's back up to 374. And I still have that oil to throw in my gas tank. I bet you the Arkadia deeds are going up in value if anyone has them. Oh, the ancient Greece revenue is up to 12. That's pretty sweet. And that's what I was thinking. Maybe one day my plan won't be a backfire so much if the ancient Greece revenue can reach a point where it actually equals what I would be making with the shopkeeper. Because right now, shopkeeper costs 4,000, so you could buy quite a bit of ancient Greece shares for that. Although, to be honest, I wish I had Arkadia moon deeds, or not moon deeds, regular deeds, or underground deeds. Calypso deeds wouldn't be so bad. Trying to think of what planet I want to swing by next. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think there's any chance Neverdie is going to be back in time for Halloween this year? Praying that he comes back to the game one day. When he shared that one thing about Entropia on his social media, I was like, yes, maybe he's getting back into it. Now, he's one of the most active content creators, so I'm like praying that he comes back to the game. When people reject his ideas, I'm like, come on, guys. At least he's trying, right? A lot of people don't create anything for their planets. Alright, looks like it refined an even amount. That was good. 398. See what I mean? When oil sprays into the vehicle, how it goes in. So I think when it sprays from the oil rig, it just goes in automatically. It doesn't even ask if it's okay. Holy shit, almost got 60 pet of fuel. That's pretty good. I wish I could see my thruster and what it's at. Is there a way to check out? See, it doesn't say anything about my thruster. So I'll have to pick it up to check it. Or maybe it did say about my thruster, I just didn't see it. Alright, my space thruster is in good shape too. Still can't believe I ditched that player yesterday. I still feel bad about that. Go to give her a ride to the planet, and she didn't have it downloaded, and she just got ditched back to the planet, and I just ditched her. At least she was a good spirit about it. Alright, where should I go, guys? 372 ped. We could go on a spending spree somewhere. Nah, seriously, I want to save up bananas. I want to save up enough to get a shopkeeper pad. So I got lots of goals to save up for. Can't really go on too many big spending sprees. Next time on Arkadia, I'll have to find someone to buy some fruit, because I'm pretty sure with all the fruit I got from that player that gave me some, I got enough to sell there. So if anyone's on Arkadia and wants to buy fruit, just message me in the chat. I'll try to meet you there sometime. Alright, one last loot check. Make sure I don't leave anything for pirates. Sometimes I bring a couple bottles of sweat just to give the pirates some excitement. Maybe I'll bump it up to a K sweat one of these days. Yeah, I could do that episode where I'll load my ship with 1,000 sweat. See how long I can evade the pirates before they get it. See, I wish I could tell what planet that is. Like, I'm trying to decide, should I go here? I pick here, it says Skyfall Nesting. Oh, that's Next Island. It's tempting to swing by Toulon. Or should I just go straight to Rocktropia? Oh, I know, I have to swing by my base on FOMA. Alright, let the journey to FOMA begin. But don't worry, guys. I'm not going to make you sit for the whole journey and just talk the time. I'll meet you guys as soon as we get there. We got a pirate after me, so this kind of sucks. Maybe I'll leave it until the pirate attacks me. Maybe I'll say hi to everyone. Maybe they'll recognize me from the show and let me live. Or hunt me down, even worse. Alright, I'll be back. I think I'm gonna get shot down, but at least we don't have any loot. We'll just lose a bit of trade terminal value off my ship. And it comes with the trade. So far so good, no sign of the pirate. So I figured this is a good time to get a spin in. If anyone wants to help out the show and they don't have Patreon to do it, I don't blame you. I'm in rough shape these days with the pandemic and all. So you can just hit here, join the free Bitcoin spin thing, and the more info link in below my video. Hit the more info, get all the links. And then you can do these free spins every hour. Let's see what I'm at. 28,240 Satoshi. Let's roll. 28,258 Satoshi. Woo! Right, it's looking pretty sweet because my referrals have been helping out a lot this week. I'm up to 37 total referrals. That's a new record. And one of my biggest referrals is over 5,000 they've earned me. And they earned me, what was it, 1,000 Satoshi just yesterday. So big shout out to the person who's earned me so much. Looks like I have a new referral who's been betting quite a bit, and they've managed to earn me 54 just today. And if you want the free spins, just hit the free Bitcoin spins. There you go. Now you can do more free spins. And then the other things at the top are other things you can do, like betting it and earning savings accounts and lotteries. See how many tickets for the lottery I'm at. 41 already. Thanks, guys. Most times people win with like millions of tickets, but occasionally someone with a few hundred tickets wins. So maybe we can win, guys. It's only a matter of time. Alright, so far so good. The journey to FOMA is going pretty well. We'll try to meet you guys there in a second. Alright, looks like we're coming up to the space station soon. Or asteroid FOMA specifically. So before we do that, let's get a quick message from a sponsor. Today's FOMA adventures were brought to you by Crack! Crack, it'll fuck you up. Alright, welcome back everyone. Looks like the station's still a little bit away, so let's do another quick spin from the Bitcoin casino. You can tell it's been a long journey when. Alright, we're at 28,267 Satoshi. Let's roll. Woohoo! 28,285 Satoshi. That's what I like to see. Now I'll check on my referrals, see how they've been doing, all 37 of them. Yeah, someone's up to 54 they collected me already today. Big thanks to them. Alright, we're getting closer and closer to the station. Ah, there it is. I believe that's it. Maybe I turned the graphic resolution up or something. It seemed easier to find today. Unless that's not it, and I'm flying somewhere else. Could be the case. I'd say the target is locked so close to it that must be it. So we'll just close the map and hope it's it. Now today on the vape menu I got some more Ghost Train Haze with a bit of vapor oil. Fresh vapor oil too. Scraped it just from the tank today. I know lately I've noticed my vapor oil has changed taste. The only thing I can think is because I've been using more sativa to make it out. So maybe you can actually taste the difference between vapor oil made from sativa or indica. To be honest, I think I like the indica taste a little bit better in vapor oil. Sativa is a little bit too sweet. Maybe as I mix in the Ghost Train Haze, it'll change that. Because Ghost Train Haze is a little bit on the earthy. Hey, look at that. Was that like the racetrack and everything? Alright, it'll be nice to finally get all my adventures done. I'm kind of getting homesick for Rocktropia. I can only leave Rocktropia for so long before I'm dying to go back and visit Lemmy. Rock on! Alright, there was some stuff I was supposed to put for sale here, and I forgot to do it last time. I notice when I'm doing a show with you guys, I get a little bit distracted when it comes to putting stuff in my shop. So if anyone wants to see how to get here, see how it was E, something cell block E or something, no, main complex E. I'm thinking the prison. No, my shop is not a prison. Yeah, someone was telling me the one shop I tried to look up was actually the owned by the guy who owns FOMA. My sign is still dark, so I'm thinking maybe I have to repair it. Yet it's almost full TT. I don't get it. It's kind of annoying. I wish I had a nice bright sign. It's like all the lights in front of it are dead too. Maybe it's just the graphics I have it on, hopefully. Alright, the first thing that I wanted to put for sale in my shop geez, almost need a new shelf for them. Here's room. Thank God they finally changed the game. Isn't going to make or break my account, but man, it sure be nice to sell some of these mankinis. So I'll put a couple mankinis here, you guys, for sale. If anyone wants to help out the show, you can swing by and buy a mankini. Why is it invisible when I go to put it down? You gotta be kidding me. So for some reason the mankinis are invisible? Yeah, I knew there was going to be a catch, eh? The catch is when I go to put the mankinis for sale, they're invisible. That's pretty fucked up. I've heard of fucked up shit, but man, that's fucked. It's like I really need a clothing shelf. Right here. I wonder if I have any shelves I could put there. Alright, I guess for now I'll put the mankinis here for sale, guys. The only people who know that they're here are the ones that have watched the episode because they're fucking invisible. Oh my god, it is. It's like completely invisible. Invisible. You know, I knew there had to be some horrible catch still. I didn't think that was the catch. Fucking items invisible. I still can't believe it's invisible. Oh, well. Yeah, so if anyone wants to help the show out, they could swing by and pick up a mankini. I'll put them for sale for 19 ped, plus 19. That's pretty close to markup value. They range anywhere between 10 and 30. So it's sort of halfway, meet you guys. Alright, so putting the mankini for sale turned out to be pretty much a disaster. And I think there was some blueprints that I have that I'm supposed to drop off to put for sale. The gun gear. Do I have that here somewhere? If anyone wanted to saw, there it is. Right, so I had 305, and I'll add another 46 clicks to it. We'll check out the price. Holy shit, the blueprint's been going up in price. So that's good. I was worried when I released this crafting trick that the prices on prints would plummet. So far they've been going up. Mission accomplished. Alright, so what does that make? 30 ped? No. Ooh, 2,000, so I could put 60 ped. Even a little over. Holy shit. Alright guys, so currently I have the Gunnier prints. If you want to make some, you can pick it up at my shop, and I have it slightly under the daily markup. Just for the viewers. And quite a few clicks if you're looking to rake in a whole bunch of clicks. Alright, the Mamba, I decided I'm going to use it on my birthday. Instead of trying to sell that print year after year and being disappointed, I'm just going to enjoy it. I've always wanted to try that print. So instead of being such a cheapskate and always trying to sell all my good items, I'm going to use one for a change. I might get nothing and I might get a Hall of Fame. Only time will tell. My hopes are I'll be able to prove all the naysayers wrong. Remember that monster truck that was on auction? There's the prints to make it. I have 400, let's check. I have 800 clicks to make it, 882. So if anyone's into those monster trucks, you know where to get the prints. Got the monster truck wheel. Yeah, the markup's been really low on it lately, but I've sold these for, like over 3,000 markup. I think he even sold it for 30,000 markup once. Ridiculous. Oh no, that's the vamp one. Yeah, even lower, eh? Well, it's a little bit up this week. Here they are. I was looking for my ornament. So ornament device 1. We'll pick it up. So if anyone needs ornament device 1 prints, I got a good stack of them here. Maybe people have better stacks, but I think it's a pretty good one. 2,000 clicks. Who is a dream of God sometimes buys them off me, so if she sees the episodes wondering where I got them at lately, just drop by here, Dream. Or God. I think I gave her a deal last time and sold them for 400%, so that's what I'll put them at today. 22, I don't even know what that comes to. Let's try 40. 40's half, so let's try 70. Yeah, it's not too bad. So for almost 100 PED retail, you can get yourself 2,000 clicks at Armament device. Alright, next is energy source. Now yesterday when I was watching the show, or recording the show, I heard someone talking about what the energy source prints do. Here's 1,395 of them. I think it's something they mentioned for the mothership requires them to drive around. But apparently this is enough clicks to make more than you would need. Alright, so the energy source is around 400%, so I'll do 400% for you guys. Let's guess, is that 20? No. 40? Yep. Alright, so 50 PED or whatever gets you a lot of energy source clicks. Alright, let's see what else I got to drop off. Bikini, we'll be bringing that back to Rocktropia. That's going back to Rocktropia. If you're wondering, guys, what I do is I usually take my prize loot and put it at my shop at Rocktropia, because I'm a little bit partial to Rocktropians. They get the best shit first. Sorry about the favoritism, it's just the way it is. Alright, Sleipnir, let's check it out. Come on, I can't see because there's too many writings of the same shit. There it is, the Sleipnir print. Alrighty, I've got 1,800 clicks. We're gonna add, that's Space Thruster. There it is, another 178. Holy shit, so 1,989, or 1,989. Is that wild or what? That's quite a few Sleipnirs. I don't know, has anyone else seen a Thruster or Sleipnir blueprint with that many clicks? I'm just curious. Not to brag or anything, but I think it's a pretty decent sized one. Holy shit, they're back up over 6,000. Now, did I read that right? It's 6,000? That's really good. I almost let him slide for 4,000. Okay, that's really good news. If anyone wants to come and help buy my Sleipnir prints, I can give you a deal. I'll give you 6,000. That's 200 off. Let's mark it here. I don't even know what that comes to. 200? Holy shit, 200's only 1,000? So what, 800? Holy, even that's not enough. There we go, now we're talking. Alright, so that's a little bit under markup. Now let's do it. I said I'd give it to you guys for cheaper, so I don't want to be a lying scumbag every day. Come on. Here I thought. There we go. Ah, one more. There we go. Bet you someone good at math could have figured that out right away. But anyways, so there's my markup price, 6,000% for you guys. If anyone can help buy that, that would fucking help my show out large. I should have probably put this print for sale in the auction. What was I thinking? Oh well, if I put a high reserve, people probably would have just not bid. But anyways, let's continue. So holy shit, that's a pretty nice Sleipnir stack. God, I wish someone would buy that. I don't want to sell it for cheap either, because that's a lot of Sleipnirs. I'm hoping one day they'll become rare. Then I'll be like, holy shit, have a giant stack of really rare items. Alright, so I'll add my 39 clicks of that. My thruster pile is pretty low. Let's see what the print value for it's lately. 3,800, that's not too bad. I like to see it around 4,000. So it's creeping back up there. I figured really that's all the game had to do is adjust the drop rate. Because for a while there, they were just giving me printers like crazy, or thrusters. Like I remember one thruster print run I did, I got like 2,000 clicks within a day or two. I was like, holy shit. That was quite a few. You know how I did it? I went to a couple different planets, was just getting shit for loot. Like Calypso garbage, Arkadia garbage. Just lose, lose, lose. Then all of a sudden I go to Next Island or Cyrene, Tulan, try it there, boom. Hit the jackpot with thrusters. So I don't know, some planets seem to have more than others some days. Or maybe it was just the terminals I picked. I don't even know what causes it. I don't think anyone does except for the programmers of the game. Maybe probably not even them. Yeah, thrusters you don't have to have very much and they're worth quite a bit quick, right? Yeah, so if anyone needs some thrusters and they want to help out the show, I'd be interesting to see how the crafting run for thrusters goes for you guys. Alright, so now they're priced a little bit under 3,000 just to give the viewers of the show a discount. Hope you guys enjoy the prices at my shop. If you do, it helps me out large. Alright, sub warp. Sub warp 1, yep, that's the one. Holy, I already have over 2,000 clicks. And I'm adding in a new 278. So if anyone's into the sub warp 1, I've got over 3,000 clicks. That's fucking crazy amount, right? That'd be funny. Every once in a while I run into a person looking for them. They'll be like, hey, does anyone have sub warp 1 prints? I'm like, do I? I'm like, how many do you need? They're like, oh, I'll take all that you got. I'm like, 3,000. They're like, oh my god. They were expecting me to say like 30 or something. Holy shit, they're selling for 1,000. That's good. I was hoping they'd go up in price. I was like, man, if they can make it up to just 2,000 point, I'd be rich. I'd be moving into a shed in no time. Alright, so yeah, 200 pad. We'll crank it up a bit. We'll try 240. Ooh, even a little higher. Alright, so there you go, guys. I'll keep it under 300 ped. If anyone wants a giant mega stack of fucking sub-warps, what is it? There you go. That's what I should have done when I was riding on the mothership. I should have gave him a gift to one of these stack of prints. They would have been like, holy shit. Isn't that weird, eh? Like, with all the money I have in prints here, if someone went on a spending spree and wanted to buy vehicle prints, came here and cleaned me out, I'd be styling. I'd have enough to buy a shopkeeper pad. Well, not the rate they're going up. Shit, they're going to be like 10,000 ped soon. Fuck. Now the game really needs to do something about that. They're supposed to be around 2,000. They were around 2,000 stable for years. Then someone bought them all up and drove up the price. Alright, well that's capitalism for you. Alright, I think that's just about all the stackable vehicle prints I wanted to put in my shop. Oh, I've got some more curtains and stuff, so I'll have to go stack those over here. Man, look at all these prints I got for clothes, eh? Holy, all these are hats? What a collection. Why is the Mankini print so far away? Alright, what's been happening with the print? It's down to 10 ped. I'll put it to 40 because I'm pretty sure it's going to re-stabilize now that you can sell the Mankini again. So if anyone wants to get a Mankini print and help the show out, it's probably going to sit there for a while until the price stabilizes. It's like, what the hell? Where's all my curtain blueprints? Oh, I know what it was. There was a player who came and cleaned out all my curtain blueprints. He bought them all. Or these are them. No, he did. He bought them all. Oh no, here they are. I really shouldn't hide my curtain blueprints so much. I can't even find them. So short Lena. So isn't it funny, all the curtain blueprints that I looted on Next Island, I basically already had them, and they were in my shop for sale. And I gotta put them better in my shop for sale, because I can't even find them there. Medium Lena, short Lena, fuck. Wrong ones. Alright, so I'll put the short Lena back. Their price is roughly 200, so I'll put it to Alright, so if anyone wants to help out the show, there's quite a few clicks to short Lena. Not really that many. 300. Man, too bad it isn't the mediums that I had more clicks of. Alright, I'll give you guys a discount. That one's pretty cheap. Now the new Next Island closed prints I'm taking to my shop on Rocktropia next. If anyone's wondering where those are going. Yeah, and I need to set up all my Sandrunner prints. Got a few more armaments. Alright, so I got a long ways to go with items, guys, so I'm not going to keep you guys for any longer. So in tomorrow's episode, when you see me, you know where I'll be? I think tomorrow, yeah, I'm going to head to Rocktropia, and I'll set the rest of my items in the shop. And I might chill there until I get any news from Next Island about when it's time to go finish my crafting mission. When they got those, those vehicles ready. Alright, so take care everyone. If you want to help out the show, I got the link for Patreon below. Just hit the more info button. It's got the links for everything here. Society 6, my merch. Swag Bucks gets you discounts online. Game kits to be a gamer and get paid. Hideouts to get paid to watch videos. Bitcoin is to do the free spins in the lottery. That's probably my favorite way to help the show. Virtual Mate Sex Machines, a sex toy for adults and men only. But if women need one, they know who to call. Someone else, but yes, let's be real. Anyways, what else was I say? Yeah, Entropia Zine, Raven Jade, coolest vampire in Entropia. Got links to their stuff below. And yeah, and if you want to check out some cool videos I did recently, the big auction and the big sweat thing, the biggest one ever in Entropian history, I just did those in my latest video, so don't miss those. Alright, let's get out of here. If you happen to get any of the Mankini print right in your vaporizer and it tastes like shit, then give the show a dislike, because I hate when that happens. And then give the show a like if you liked it, and I really appreciate that. Take care everyone. Make sure you never buy the products from my sponsor, because it will ruin your life. Bye for now. See you on Rocktropia. Here's 3 at the same time.